I know you are big on solitude and time alone with God. Can you speak to that just a little bit? Tell us what you do and how that impacts the rest of your day and the rest of your life. Because I know sometimes you take some extended times of solitude.
So I did my first actual away solitude. It was right before Matthew and I got married, and I heard the Holy Spirit speak, and I think one day God will tell me, but that He spoke to me so clearly because I had been obedient to go. Like, I was so tired and I was so just at my wit's end with work, and just I had a lot going on, and I knew I needed to be away and be in the quiet. And it was in the quiet that I heard Him speak. And it was about purity before marriage. And I was so nervous to talk to Matthew about it. But after that, but it was so clear. It was so clear that I couldn't ignore it.
Right.
And so, and of course, when I talked to him, he was great about it. And, it was different because we were older adults getting married, and he has kids, and I hadn't been married before. And so it was just a different conversation than it is when you're 18,
Absolutely.
But it was so good. And from that point on, I said, yes, Lord, I'll do this. Like, if I get to hear you speak like that, I'll do it as often as you want me to.
Right.
And so, I've been in the habit for probably 10 years now of doing my quiet time every single morning. I like the mornings because I like to start my day with God. And it has been at times kind of just felt routine. But what I realized is it's not too far off from what you were saying earlier. Doing the habit, doing the small things every single day was so valuable in the moments of the hardest trials in life.
You're building up a reservoir there, which you can draw on when the times get difficult, and you don't even realize that it's there until you've been faithful every day in doing that.
Yes. And then with this, the extended retreat is really, I just pick a place. I started this 4 years ago, and the first place I did was the monks. I went to stay at Trappist at the what's it called? It's in Kentucky, Trappist, Kentucky. It's where it's the famous home of Thomas Merton.
Okay.
And so it's a silent monastery, and I'm not Catholic, but I thought I want to go experience this and see what it's like, and it was really amazing. The monks harvest all their own food, and they prep the food, and it's just really, really cool. And again, it's silent, so there are other people there. Since then, though, I've gone by myself places. So, Pacific Northwest, I like to make them beautiful places. Unfortunately, I'm able to do that. But it's one of those things where I'll pick something to study. Like the last year was Psalms. And I didn't get very far because it's so deep. I thought I would get really far. I didn't. It's so deep. I didn't get very far. But I don't have a TV. I don't have, I don't play music, not even praise and worship music. Like, it is just me and God and the quiet and the stillness. Now, I'll go hike and things like that. But I put my SIM card from my phone into a flip phone so that I can't get any social media or email. And then I drop pin, and Matthew knows where I am, and then I come home when I'm done, which is usually 5 to 6 days.
And what is that? 5 to 6 days? That's pretty big. That's
Scotty's going, wait a minute, I didn't know it was that long.
No, I was thinking 24, 48 hours.
No, 5 or 6 days.
So, that is pretty big. Talk about the impact that has had. You're still doing it, so you must find it valuable.
Yeah, it's incredibly valuable. I wish I could do it every quarter. The rest alone, it's not even, obviously being in the stillness of God is incredible, but the rest alone and not being distracted by the world is by far, it is one of the biggest gifts. So when I come back home, I'm refreshed. I have more energy. My creative juices are flowing again. My mindset is different. I'm rested. It is really impactful, and I would challenge everybody to do it, and especially married people. Like Matthew said last year, he said, I noticed such a difference in you after getting back from that retreat. Like you're just like, it's like God just kind of dusts me off, you know, and breathes fresh life into you. And just not being responsible for anybody, you know,
Right.
During that time is really healthy. So yeah, I'm prayerful that he will be getting to that habit too, and he'll be able to have his own time.
Well, kind of tying that back in with, our physical health and our spiritual health. I read an article just this morning talking about how many spiritual leaders fail because, and obviously not the only reason, but a factor in their failures are that they're worn out.
Yeah.
They need rest. They need solitude. They need retreat. And so it is very important. It's one thing we talk about on a monthly basis when we get together is being balanced and taking time for those things.